Hello everyone, I'm Ihsan. In this video, we'll compare two of the best smartphones so far, the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. First, let's directly compare the main cameras of these two smartphones. In terms of resolution, the Samsung S24 Ultra's camera immediately appears superior with 200 megapixel main camera resolution, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max comes with a 48 megapixel main camera resolution. Then for the camera quality, both smartphones are already very good for everyday use in various conditions, because they are both very reliable for taking various photos and videos with the best quality so far. The quality of photos produced by both is almost equally good. The most noticeable difference is only in their white balance. Sometimes the iPhone 15 Pro Max tends to have a warmer white balance, especially for videos taken at night. Occasionally, the white balance can also be warmer on the Samsung S24 Ultra camera, such as when recording videos in the morning and afternoon. Then for HDR features, it seems slightly better on the S24 Ultra compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Here, photos from the S24 Ultra in the background appear brighter, while on the iPhone, they tend to be a little bit darker. For other details, both are equally very good in various photos. The difference is only noticeable in Samsung's camera for long-distance photos with zoom lenses, as it can capture photos from a farther distance compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max camera. The telephoto lens on Samsung S24 Ultra camera will be very useful for reading text in the distance that cannot be read directly by the naked eye in your standing position. Next, for video quality, both can record videos with excellent stabilization. However, videos on the iPhone 15 Pro Max still exhibit flare effects from the light sources, which can affect the video recording quality, especially in low light conditions where there are many light sources. Then other differences is only noticeable in the white balance of video recording during the day. The S24 Ultra tends to produce warmer videos, while iPhone videos tend to be slightly cooler or bluish. Furthermore, for high-resolution videos, the Samsung S24 Ultra is also superior, because it can support up to 8K 30fps video recording. Additionally, in Pro mode, it can record videos at 120fps in 4K resolution, which is very useful for creating slow-motion videos. On the other hand, iPhone can only record at 4K 60fps. However, the iPhone video also comes with its own advantage, because it can record video in low profile to get the maximum quality if you want to calibrate the video after recording. Then, in addition to high-resolution video recording features on both smartphones, both of these smartphones also comes with a new stabilization feature called Action Mode on the iPhone and Super Steady on the Samsung. Both already support stable video recording with a maximum resolution of QHD or 2.8K at a maximum frame rate of 60 fps. However, in terms of lens usage, the iPhone is slightly superior as it allows for more flexible lens switching in action mode, because there is an option for 5x zoom in iPhone's action mode. And in this mode, you can still zoom up to maximum of 15x at 2.8K 60 fps. In contrast, Samsung only has an ultra-wide camera, 1x camera, and 2x camera without 5x lens option. And there is no zoom option at all in S24 Ultra Super Steady mode. The stability of the video in this mode appears to be more stable in the Samsung S24 Ultra's video compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max video. And here the video quality also appears to be slightly more detailed in the Samsung S24 Ultra video in this mode. Next, for the optical zoom feature, the Samsung S24 Ultra comes with a periscope telephoto lens that supports 5x optical zoom with a resolution of 50 megapixel, while the iPhone also features a 5x optical zoom telephoto lens but with a resolution of 12 megapixel only. Here it appears that Samsung has actually lowered the optical zoom lens specifications from 10x zoom in S23 Ultra to 5x zoom in S24 Ultra. However, the resolution is increased from 10 megapixel to 50 megapixel. Then when using the telephoto lens for digital zoom in photo mode, the Samsung S24 Ultra is superior because it supports up to 100x digital zoom, while the iPhone can only zoom up to 25x in photo mode. In video mode, Samsung S24 Ultra can zoom up to 20x digital zoom, while on the iPhone 15 Pro Max can only zoom up to 15x digital zoom in video mode. Next, in portrait photo mode, there is a slight difference between the two as well. In the iPhone's portrait photo mode, it can be used in 1x, 2x, and 5x zoom. Meanwhile, in the S24 Ultra, the portrait mode is now more complete with the addition of 3x zoom lens, providing a more complete lens in the portrait photo mode. So you can use 1x, 2x, and 3x, and even 5x zoom in portrait photo mode. Then in cinematic mode on the iPhone or portrait video on the S24 Ultra, both now support recording up to 4K 30 FPS. In terms of lens options in this mode, there are options for 1x and 2x only. But actually, it can also record with a 3x zoom lens by only swiping on the zoom option. Then the front cameras on both devices use a 12 megapixel resolution, and the results appear to be equally good in quality. The difference lies in the brightness of the photos, where Samsung photos appear slightly brighter compared to the iPhones. This is particularly noticeable in skin tones and the colors of clothing, which appear slightly darker in iPhone front camera photos. However, in some photos, Samsung photos may appear slightly overexposed compared to the iPhone photos, but it's not too dominant. Then for the build quality and material, the iPhone 15 Pro Max now features a slight change in the frame material, utilizing a titanium frame. As for the S24 Ultra, it also now uses a titanium frame. Additionally, the iPhone screen protected by ceramic shield glass on the front and also on the back side of the phone, while the Samsung S24 Ultra protected by Corning Gorilla Glass armor on the front side and the back side of the phone as well. Then if we compare the bezels, when we place the iPhone 15 Pro Max side by side with the Samsung S24 Ultra, the entire bezel on the S24 Ultra now appears thinner compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And the size of the bezels is now symmetrical and equally thin on all sides on the S24 Ultra. Then for the screen, both come with a top-notch display. The iPhone features a 6.7-inch LTPO Super Retina XDR OLED 120Hz refresh rate display, while the Samsung S24 Ultra features a dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2X screen that also comes with 120Hz refresh rate. Regarding brightness, although the iPhone screen is already very bright and can reach 2000 nits, in this latest S24 Ultra series, the brightness can go even higher, and it can reach up to 2500 nits. Next, in terms of performance, with the powerful Apple A17 Pro 3nm chipset in the iPhone and the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 4nm in the S24 Ultra, for daily usage is already very smooth and fast on both smartphones. Both are very comfortable and smooth. Then when we test their performance on AnTuTu benchmark application, the iPhone 15 Pro Max scores slightly lower than the S24 Ultra. Then for the battery capacity, the Samsung S24 Ultra comes with a larger battery 5000 mAh, whereas the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a 4441 mAh battery. Then for charging ports, both devices now already use USB Type-C version 3.2. The charging speed is slightly faster on the Samsung S24 Ultra, which support up to 45W fast charging, whereas the iPhone 15 Pro Max only support up to 20W. Both smartphones also support wireless charging up to a maximum of 15 watts. And for the reverse wireless charging feature, it's only available on the S24 Ultra and not available on the iPhone, even in this latest series. And for the operating system, the iPhone used iOS 17.3, while the Samsung used the latest One UI 6.1 based on Android 14. Both comes with simple and easy to use user interface with many new interesting features. One of the latest features introduced on both smartphones is always-on display wallpaper that initially introduced in iOS and now also comes in the latest One UI 6.1 on S24 Ultra. Next, in terms of weight, since the iPhone 15 Pro Max has changed the frame material from stainless steel to titanium, it has significantly reduced its weight. The iPhone 15 Pro Max now weighs only 221 grams. As for the S24 Ultra series, although it also uses a titanium frame, its weight is still almost the same as the previous S23 Ultra series, which is around 232 grams. Then for the SIM card slot, the S24 Ultra comes with dual nano SIM card slot, whereas the iPhone only has a single nano SIM card slot. So in conclusion, both of these smartphones have their own strengths and weaknesses. There might be some aspects where the Samsung S24 Ultra excels, while there are other areas where the iPhone 15 Pro Max shines. You can tailor your choice based on which strengths are more important to you in these smartphones. For our personal usage, we still find the Samsung S24 Ultra is better because even though the iPhone might excel in video quality and some other aspects, there are still certain features that we need in Samsung smartphones that are not available in iPhone 15 Pro Max. Therefore, you can adjust your choice according to your own needs and usage and decide which one is best for you. And then to check out more comparisons between the iPhone and Samsung, you can check the video displayed on the screen. Hope you find this video helpful. See you in the next one.